let's get back to our form. We did this information above 18 or below 18. We know how to do the gender, male or female, which is exactly the same like over here, right? So now, how do we get around doing passport, visa, health insurance? And I want to add one more thing. So let me take a checkbox, put it over here, and I'll add this. Okay? So, first, let's see how we take care of this, and then I want to show you what I can do regarding tefillin. So, first of all, let's give these all a name. Checkbox, pass. Checkbox. Checkbox. Health insurance. Checkbox. Okay. Now, what I will do is the following. Does anyone have an idea how to do this?
I would just do quotes and then each one with a comma if it's checked off.
Okay, but how do you write the code?
Well, first we need to offset.
Okay, first we need to offset. That's correct. Now I want them all in one cell. Just a list to see if they're all in one cell. So in order to do this, there's a few ways. As usual, I'll show you one way. Dim. Okay, I declare variable. Now, I go over here and I take this and I copy. And again, I suggest always copy paste, then you don't make any spelling mistakes or miss out because of things like that. If equals what now?
Now, what's it called? You do the same thing with suitcase, no?
Comma, whatever. Visa.
Oh, these.
Quotation, comma, visa. Because it's also that.
And if it's the if the previous
If it's
one
one and not the other.
Right, so right
So
now,
then just
right
that,
now,
so
right now
just-
it's just Visa. Or passport, whatever it is. Passport. Okay.
That's it.
Well, and
So
passport.
If passport is true, then it equals passport. If visa is true, it equals visa. What about if both of them are true?
Let's make another if.
No, that's too, you have to do like every possibility.
So what would you suggest?
And
My list plus equals my list plus.
Very good.
Oh Lord.
So annoying.
I get AirPods.
Okay? Now I can put the comma over here. No. I put space. If it's there, then it would show, and if not, okay? And end it. You get the idea?
Yeah.
And the same thing I will do for the next one, which is health insurance. Over here is true, then health insurance plus my list. Okay, now if I run this, let's see what happens. Oh no, one second. Okay, so we got all of this into my list, right? Now what do we want to do? Okay, so now my list contains all the things that were true, that were chosen, that were clicked in the form. What do I want to do next?
my list equals active cell.
Yeah, but opposite around.
I can sell it to my list.
Right, exactly, because I want to put the result in. I move to the right one. Now I just want to take this.
Right, only at the end.
After I got my list all set up, and take this with quotations or without quotations? Without. Why?
Then you just write my list.
Because then I'll just write my list in the active set, and I want to put the content of the variable my list into active set. Now if I run this, I get my name, I get the city, I get under or above 18, and for instance I'll choose these two. And now, well, this won't be in the right column because I skipped the gender, which I should have put, but I didn't show you because it's just the same as age, but so it will appear here, but that's not a problem. Okay, and here we got the name, the city, above 18, and the health insurance and visa.
Sick.
Okay?
Can you go back to the VBA for a second?
Okay, so this here, from here starts the whole thing of taking care of the checkboxes. Questions? Everything clear? Okay. Up to you now.
Were we supposed to put the passport visa and fingerprints all under one frame?
In one,
In one frame?
yeah.
Yeah.
Above 18 or below 18 and for male and female. Every time I click it, it always comes out as below 18. Even if I click above 18.
Let me see
Capital A, B, O, B, E. Capital A, B, O, B, E. No, OB is the same thing we do.
just for me.
So now what works if I do above 18? Visa. Backyard. There's no way to do that all that way. True.
Again, you gave the wrong name.
No, I changed it.
Yeah, I think you changed for above, or what about the next?
It did.
What you can call it over there?
It's time for
M-A-L-E capital M. M-A-L-E capital M.
No.
M-A-L-E. It's male equals after service was
Put in there.
oh, location. It's a little small group.
Yeah, I got some, but I can't get the last
Just keep the last one I did.
I can't do the first, I can't do the passport, visa, and health insurance.
Is there a way to make it that this automatically exits when I click submit? Do I just run like a macro after?
You need to do
Yeah,
it.
I'm just saying that in my form. This and that. So, yeah. It's true.
No, just move it away.
Yeah. You can do that.
Move these out.
Okay. Questions?
Then you guys
Awesome. No, but we're doing good.
So, thank you. know. I know it's gonna be
Huh?
The last column.
What the last thing?
Next. Okay, so questions up to here.
Can you go to that last thing that you did
The list
for
one.
the list? Does that have to be under list or does that be under just like checkboxes?
Okay, what's the question?
If it's just under checkboxes, will it still work?
I don't understand the question. What do you mean if it's just under checkboxes? These are checkboxes.
Yes.
So what is the question?
Would you mind just going over one more time that part?
I declare a variable, which I called my list. I can call it nor, if you want, okay? It doesn't have to be my list. It's just the name of a variable, and the variable is a string. And now I check each one of them, and I add, if it's true, I add this into my variable, and I accumulate them. It's not changing every time the thing, but accumulating if the above what was before. Okay? And at the end, I put the value that I have in my list, which was accumulated through these three ifs, into active set. Okay? And now, the next thing I want to do is fill in. I added fill in because it's relevant only to males. Okay? So what I want to happen is the next thing. If male is chosen, then I want fill in to appear. If not, I don't want to see fill in. Okay? So let's change this option button. Male, just so I have the name. Now, I do this. Option button, male, I go into the user form initialize, which we said is a set of commands that will happen before we present the user form once it is initialized. Okay?
How do you get to initialize?
I choose over here user form and over here initialize. Okay? I choose the object user form and I choose the event initialize. Okay? Once I get the initialize, I put over here option button male, which is the name I gave the object of the option button, and I put over here, I choose from the properties visible, and I say equals false. What this would do is that when I run my I wanted fill in to be, excuse me. Okay. So I wanted fill in to be not visible, not male. That's my mistake. Again, instead of putting over here the male, I put over here fill in visible equals false. This means that when I run my user form, fill in doesn't show up at the beginning. It exists, but it doesn't show because I said visible equals false. Now I want to add a command that once we click on male, fill-in will be visible, okay? So I go over here, and I double-click on mail, OB mail click, okay? If you click over here, I want this to change into true, okay? Now I have an event. Once you click on mail, the fill-in will appear, okay? So if I run this, fill-in is not here. I click on mail, and fill-in pops up, okay? Now,
Wait, so it shows up for female too.
now, what I want to do is, oops, I'm not a male, I made a mistake, I want to press over here. But fill-in still shows up. So what do I need to do in order for fill-in to disappear if someone clicks on female?
Then make it false. No, go to the female option and hit false.
Right? Okay, so what I do is go into click of female. Okay, so this is option button 2 because I didn't give it a name. I mustn't change this. Okay? If I didn't give it a name, I can go back and give it a name and then double click it again. But if I did this, I go over here and I just put over here the false for visible of fill-in. Now if I run this, when I press male, fill-in appears. When I press female, fill-in disappears. It's not visible anymore.
That's cool.
Okay?
Question.
Yeah.
I didn't put in fill in as a button. How do I find things where I put in buttons in?
You go to view and you press over here on toolbox.
After that?
Can you go back to the VBA for a second?
Go to the VBA.
Yeah.
Okay, so I added over here 3 commands. One in the OB mail, which is the option button mail to turn the fill-in visible. One in option button 2, which is the female option button to turn it false. And one in the initialize, which begins the whole thing, which I turn it false so it won't be visible. Yeah.
Question. If I were to change here in the VBA itself, like that option button 2 into female, and just type female, would it change also the user form?
No.
No?
No. You have to make sure it won't do it automatically. It's a robot. Doesn't understand what you want to do.
Yeah, but if it's coming up because that thing is there, then okay, fine.
So once you click mail, it appears.
Yeah.
But once you click mail, let's say you accidentally, you're female, you accidentally click mail.
Yeah, but then if you click female, it should disappear again. That's what we made sure.
Oh yeah, you got it around it? Because it's literally just copying the visible line. Did it all by yourself?
Can we have some extra time? I think a lot of us need to like catch up on a lot of few stuff beforehand.
Maybe like 9 minutes, but
I have one Led Zeppelin song on my playlist. That's
One song.
Stairway to Heaven and it's remastered.
I just think. Yeah.
Yeah, I never heard of it. How does that one go? I wrote it.
Great.
Wait, what
You
did
can check one, sure.
Okay, so I have everything, I think, except the age, it only appears when I'm below 18, I think it's just the if else problem. And then the list won't show up, everything else is fine.
My list. We'll get
Yeah, come take a seat.
Not just the same.
After that comment. Yeah, I think that's what my issue was.
End it. On the same line? No. Next. Next.
If above 18,
Jesse's scholarship.
O above 18 is that the name you gave it?
It's each visa. Equals true.
Go to above 18.
Palace and
Palace and Baltimore.
Palace and Thunder. My list.
Palace and Thunderland. I figured that one on the books.
Right, 2019 or the past.
I like that.
Oh, there it is, that's what
No.
Shouldn't the cat, fine, okay, that was my issue. What about over here then? The list one doesn't appear,
It's telling you what's there.
even though I click everything and everything shows up.
Where did you set it to appear?
Shouldn't it not appear from the active cell, or after?
Active set, offset is just move to the next. So that's the set that's on the right.
Oh, I have to okay, fine, then afterwards I have to put my list equal, I have to set it into the right cell, you're saying. So I have to set my list into the correct cell.
What did you do over here?
Put the active cell either as male or else if it was.